up? What's up, niggas and niggettes, and white people, and black people, and orange people, and all people around the world, including the east side of Detroit. It is your favorite funny girl, comedian, Judge Miles, and you already know that when the judge is in, the verdict is out. That's right, y'all. Your girl has her very own podcast. Yes. Super excited to be doing this by myself, to have the control and to just have the content that I want to talk about. We are going to have a ball tonight. Tonight is the first night I'm doing it on my own, and I am super excited to have my jurors, which are you, to comment, give me your feedback, and deliberate here on the verdict, okay? This podcast is real, raw, and raunchy, honey. Real, raw, and raunchy. And so we have to give you a PSA. If you are not mature, if your panties are in a bunch, I am asking you to exit stage left, okay? We cannot have you here. There is profanity here on this podcast, and this podcast is done in comedic light, okay? Now, we will not be bullied, but we are not homophobic, nor do we condone any acts of violence, okay? But we will tell the truth. So I want you guys to understand that we are here for the people. We are here for the people! Absolutely. Now, before we get into any of that, I need to let y'all know.
Court is now in session.
Yes, it is. Court is very much so in session, okay? Now, before we get into some things, I have to thank my sponsor. Okay?
To fill up a drink for me, to fill up a tank for me, to put something in the bank for me.
I got myself a sponsor. That's right. And the sponsor for tonight is none other than Girls Gone Fit. Girls Gone Fit is my other business. We are located at 19954, which is the BAM studio, each and every Monday at 6 p.m. Our slogan is health and fitness with a party. I am your instructor, Portia Miles Grant, aka the judge, and it is only $10. But if you bring a friend, it is $5. So make sure you guys stop on in and get some of that cardio. It's Tuesday, and y'all know how I feel about them whiny ass, crybaby ass kids. Fuck them kids. I said it. Fuck them kids, and I meant it, okay? All right? They've been whining and crying all goddamn week. It's only Tuesday. They've been running you up a freaking wall, and I am here right now to let you know that the podcast, the verdict, is specifically for you. I need you guys to unwind, put them in the back somewhere, and I need you to be attentive so that we can fully deliberate on these topics. Are we all in understanding? I need to make sure that there is order in the courts, okay? Now, I am streaming both live on Facebook as well as on YouTube. Currently, my Facebook is acting very weird. It is not going live, and I am not sure why it's not going live. However, I'm ready to get into some things, all right? I'm not going to hold y'all hostage because Facebook is tripping. I'm not going to hold y'all hostage. I'm not going to do that to y'all. But what I am going to do is I am going to just start with my poll. I have a poll that I have on YouTube. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. A lot of weird shit going on. Without further ado, we're just going to get into some things. I am showing you content from my phone, and this content is what we will be talking about today. So, let me see if you guys can see this. Oh, I didn't think about this. You can't even see it. Not good. All right, so today's topic underneath allegedly is today's women just don't believe in catering to their man. I don't know what it is, but they do not believe in catering to their man. And what is that about? I'm all about catering to my man. Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is your day. Do anything for my man. Baby, you blow me away. Yes, I love to cater to my man. I absolutely love my man. Y'all already know how I am when it comes to my man. Newly engaged, super happy to have a black man as my fiance. And I am willing to cater to him any day. Now, let me tell y'all why these women are not willing to cater. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. This is what they saying.
I'm sorry. Or peanut butter jelly. I'm going back to sleep.
In case you guys did not hear that,
I'm not
gonna
damn thing. I'm not cooking a damn thing. They getting a sandwich. It's 3 a.m. Fuck, I look like Martha Stewart. No. Hell no. A dream. He gonna get a nice turkey and cheese sandwich with some chips and a juice. I'm making him shit. He better get the fuck up and make his own self. Like, what? I want to sleep. Probably a turkey and cheese sandwich.
This pussy. Your man woke you up at 3 a.m. and asked you, can you cook him a meal? What meal are you cooking for him?
I'm not doing it. Nothing, the fuck? I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. I'm so sorry. Or peanut butter jelly. I'm going back to sleep. And not a damn thing. I'm not cooking a damn thing.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it firsthand from the women. The women say if they man woke them up at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about some cook me some food, they not cooking them a damn thing. A damn thing. And this is what I gotta say. My verdict is boo. 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 Because what kind of shit is that? What kind of man do you have? That's the true question. Some of y'all ain't got good men, so I can kind of understand how y'all feel. Y'all might have been working all day long. Y'all need some sleep. Y'all got to wake up and go back to work. And then your man asking you to cook at 3 a.m. and he ain't got no damn job. Yeah, I understand that. But if you got a good man, you got a working man, you got a God-fearing man, I'm not understanding what the problem is. If my man wake me up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going in there and I'm cooking him whatever he wants me to cook him, sweetheart. I don't understand what's wrong with this new generation. This new generation has everything totally misconstrued. Let me tell you, feminism, in my eyes, has fucked up everything, okay? It has fucked up the game tremendously. It has fucked it up so bad that we don't even understand gender roles anymore. And I know it's gonna be some people out there that's gonna be like, oh, she's a pick me. No, sweetheart, I've already been picked, okay? That's not the case. The case is this. I understand how God intended for relationships to be. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know all of the Bible, but I fully believe in Jesus Christ. I fully believe in the Lord, Yahusha. And I fully understand that men are supposed to be our leaders. They are the head, right? And as the head, we are supposed to follow them like we would follow God, as they follow God. And if you have a good man and he's asking you, hey, baby, I'm hungry at this time, why would you ever tell him, no? Are you kidding me right now? No, I don't think so. That's not a good answer, okay? That's the quickest way for you to lose your relationship. It's the quickest way for you to lose out on your good man, okay? We got to start doing better, ladies. First of all, in our defense, some of us can't cook like me, but I still will go up and make some shit. I'm willing to make some shit for my man. I am truly willing to do that for him. From scratch, try it from scratch. You always have YouTube. You always have things, directions in which you can use to make the meal that he's asking for. But to come out straight out and say no, that's a no for me, dog. That's my verdict. I need my jurors to make sure to comment. Tell me how you feel about this. If your man woke you up at 3 a.m., would you have a problem with getting up and making him some food? Would you have a problem with that? If he was like,
Baby, I need you to get up right now and make me some motherfucking food. Would you have a problem with that?
would you have a problem, ladies? Huh? I wouldn't have a problem with that. I'd be like, okay, daddy, what would you like? I'd be wiping the crust out of my eyes. Okay, daddy. Okay. In my mind, I might be like, nigga, it's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. But I ain't gonna say that out loud. I'm gonna cry when I get in the car, but I ain't gonna say that out loud. You hear me? Because I'm just not cut like that. I'm not cut like that. Okay. And I think my mama taught me something. My mama taught me that we're supposed to be our man's peace. My mom taught me, and my father also taught me that your man wants you to be his partner. He wants you to support him. And part of supporting him is making him some food here and there. Now, if he's doing this every single night, okay, I get smart. I start making the food prior to him waking me up. It'll already be on the stove. Maybe it's on the stove. I'm sleepy. But to just come out and say no, I don't think so. I don't think that is the verdict that I'm looking for. Okay. I need you guys to make sure to comment and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. And thank you guys for tuning in right now to The Verdict. Okay. All right. We're moving on to our next topic. Now I seen something and it kind of blew my mind. It really did. This lady, 123 years old.
nitwa Tereziya Nyirakajumba rwose yego kubabwira ndikube
This is the lady talking. 123 years old, a virgin, still holding out, hoping that she will find a man. Now, y'all can't really see this. I got to get this to look better, okay? This is my first time going live, but she old as hell. Old as hell. I'm talking about old.
Is 123 years old, and yes, she had never spent a night with the company of a man.
cyokora kuri ubu ngubu mbega nanjye mwantera inkunga ako kagabo mukakambonera. Nitwa Tereziya Nyirakajumba rwose yego kubabwira ndikube ndisuki.
She got some serious issues going on. At 123 years old, it's safe to say you ain't gonna get that pussy knocked down, okay? It's over. I don't even think it's properly functioning, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't think that it's properly functioning. 123 years old, and she's talking about she just want a man. What?
Oh my God.
I don't understand. Why are you even thinking about a man? You should be actually getting closer to God because you're about to get real close to God real soon, okay? So thinking about a man at this point in time, I understand, but you should have been thinking about that maybe 80 years ago, 123 years old. It ain't even nobody that probably is around that's going to want to be with somebody 123-year-old. Men, they say that, I don't know, allegedly, men, especially black men, their life expectancy rate is about 80 years old. Like that's the longest that they live. Now in Africa and other places, they do have some people who have lived longer than 80 years old. But for the most part in America, men dropping like flies. So who the fuck is you gonna get to hit that thing at 123 years old? I will wait. Who is you getting to hit that thing? I need to know. I need to know. And I want to know from my jurors, at 123 years old, do you think that you would be even thinking about having sex? Do you think you would be thinking about that? Having sex with somebody at 123 years old. I don't know about that. That's something. That lets you know that the human species craves sexual activity. No matter how old you are, you still crave it because that's what we was actually put on earth to do, to reproduce, to have sex, to bring children into this world and to have a legacy. And so she missed out on it. I wonder how she missed out on it. Now, she's not the best looking woman, but here's the thing. There's a lot of women who are non-attractive, but they have men and have children. How many of y'all have watched My 600-Pound Life? Order in the court. All them women on there is basically in a relationship. And if they can do it, I know she could have done it. I don't understand what happened. I need serious answers. Make sure to comment in the comment section of The Verdict. We are moving on. I seen something that was so sad. I'm just going to play it for you right now.
It's a mother of 4, shot and killed by a terrified woman in Ocala, Florida. According to civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who is now representing the Owens family, AJ's children, who are 3 to 12 years, according to Crump's statement, the children left, but accidentally left behind an iPad, which the woman took. When one of the kids tried to retrieve it, the woman threw it, hitting the boy and cracking the screen. Owens walked across the street to speak to the woman. But Crump's office says when she knocked on the door, the neighbor allegedly shot her through the closed front door. The bullet hole shown here in photos provided by Crump's law firm. Friday around 9 p.m.
How sad. How freaking sad. Now, if you didn't hear that, I'm going to reiterate it to you. A Black mother of 4 loses her life after an altercation with an unidentified white woman. Now, some people always say, you know, we always playing a race card, but the reality of it is race is very much so a dominant factor in all of these killings and all of these murders and the way that the world is turning into shit and the way that we deal with one another. Prejudice, stereotypes, and discriminations are very much so at the forefront of everything that we do. Now, a mother of 4, Black woman, had a simple altercation. There was no fighting involved. They simply had some words. Her son's or her child's iPod was missing. She went to go talk to the lady. The lady shot her? Where do we do that at? Only in America, goddammit. Only in America do we think that this is okay. Only in America do we believe that it is okay to harm one another like this. Only in America do we believe that the Black race is not human, that they do not deserve equality, that they do not deserve to be treated fairly. Only in America. And it breaks my heart because this woman, this white woman, is surely going to use labels such as this Black woman was aggressive, she was scared, she feared for her life, so on and so forth. But we all know that that's bullshit. We call him bullshit. Your son over there stealing, your child over there stealing. I'm trying to figure out where my child iPad, and you shoot me and kill me? You couldn't even have the decency to talk to me, to find out the details? You just shot me and killed me? We see this so many times every single day that we're becoming desensitized to this whole story. All we have to do is plug in another person's name, okay? It's nothing new for us. If you're African American, it's nothing new. We are targets here in America. We can't even turn into the wrong driveway. We can't even ask for directions. We can't even call the EMS to come help us out without being shot, without being killed, without being murdered. Like we're not human. Very, very sad story. But I'm sick and tired of hearing this story. You know, I'm not here for violence. I'm really not. We do not promote violence. But I just wonder, my Black people, we will fight each other. We will kill each other. But nobody has stood up and took a stand. No one has said, I'm tired of this shit. We still got George Zimmerman walking around selling T-shirts of Trayvon Martin. The police officer that killed George Floyd is still somewhere having a good time with his family. And it's okay. But we'll kill each other. Does that make sense? And once again, I'm not condoning any violence. I'm just proposing the question. How come we are so quick to kill one another, but so afraid to take vengeance or to take action when it comes to those who are murdering our children, murdering our wives, murdering our families in cold blood? I'm just curious. I just want to know. I'm not saying be a vigilante. I'm not saying go out and purge. I just want to know. I want to know from a killer, who goes out and will kill his brother because he stepped on his shoes, because he lives on a different street than you live on. I want to know, how come it's so easy for you to kill one of your own? But when a white police officer, a white person kills one of your own, we turn the other cheek. What is that about? I really want to know. I actually need to know. Okay? I got to know. I'm going to let that just ponder over your head for a minute. And I say this in love, okay? But I'm curious. Is it fear? Do we fear these people? Because they saying they fear us and they doing what they got to do. Do we fear them? Are we scared of them? What is it? Why do we allow them to take our lives over and over and over and over again, and all we do is protest? That's all we do is protest. Why? I need y'all to comment. Comment down in the comment section. Today, you guys, we are going fast through this thing. We're testing it out. When we come back next time, we're going to make sure that you guys have visuals. You guys are able to hear the audio, and you're able to interact. This is our test trial. I hope you guys are enjoying the topics, and I hope that it's really making you think about your life, perspective, relationships, the way you treat one another, the way you treat the person that you love. I hope you're pondering on these things. We're moving right along, okay? Moving right along. Now, I want to let you guys know that we are sponsored once again by Girls Gone Fit. We are sponsored by Girls Gone Fit, where you celebrate health and fitness with a party. Now, this really tripped me out, okay? This tripped me out. Allegedly, a lot of Black people, traumas come from slavery. Now, this is a fact. This is not even allegedly, but it's underneath my segment, allegedly. Now, one of those traumas is swimming. Why Black people don't know how to swim? A lot of Black people don't know how to swim. Majority of Black people don't know how to swim. Have you ever sat and thought why that is? According to USA Swimming Foundation, 64% of Black people have little to no ability to swim compared to 40% of whites. We hear this all the time. They make jokes about us. Hey, she can't swim. Black people can't swim. You know, if we wanted to kill Black people, all you got to do is put them in some water. Is it true? Somewhat, it is true, right? But let me tell you why. We never get to the bottom of it. They never want to talk about the why. They want to erase history at a rapid rate. They don't want you to know what they've done to our race. They don't want you to know how they have inhibited our success. Well, I'm here to let you know right here on the verdict. Order in the court. Here's why Black people don't know how to swim. Racism kept Black people from learning how to swim, okay? That's what happened. Now, some people may ask how. Well, this is how. When they opened up swimming areas in the cities, Black people were not allowed, due to segregation, to swim with the whites. The whites, of course, proclaimed that they were fearful, they didn't want any violence, that the integrating Black and white may cause some type of over-sexualization with their white women. They didn't want our men to be close to their women. But the reality of it is, they didn't want to be bothered with us. The reality of it is, they wanted to keep all the good things for themselves. So in most states, allegedly, there was only one place or one area for Black people to swim compared to white people who had lakes and rivers and pools and all of these other areas where they could swim. And so because of that, we never had the opportunity to learn. Some people lived very, very far from the area in which they had proclaimed to be for Blacks to swim. And so they didn't come. And the people who lived in the area, they say that the swimming area was not even up to par, right? So it was easier for white people because they had more access. This is the same thing that we're going through right now. They have more access. They have more access to loans, more access to areas, more access to property, more access to the luxurious life, while they continue to put their foots on the blacks' neck. But the blacks are the people who built this countries on their back. They should be showing a lot more respect than they're doing. But unfortunately, we've been going through this for over 400 years. Does it surprise you? Because it definitely doesn't surprise me. It says that Shepherd Pool was the only pool option for blacks, okay? Now, this is sad, because think about it. When it's hot as hell outside, you want to go somewhere and get in the water and swim? Well, we didn't have that luxury, honey. We couldn't just pull up to Belle Isle or go to the Lake Michigan and go swim. No, they did not want us there. And because they did not want us there, we were unable to learn how to do so. And this has followed us onto the years. Right now in 2023, there is abundance of African Americans who simply do not know how to swim. And they say that 19%, if you're not able to swim in the household, majority of the people in the household won't be able to swim as well, because who's going to teach them? And then I truly believe in my mind that people just was like, the hell with water, the hell with swimming. I don't know how to do it anyways. I'm scared of it anyways. We gonna keep it moving. It became like a negative connotation for African Americans. And so that's what we're living in today. Right now, I make it my business. I have a godson. His mother and myself taught him how to swim. My stepchildren, my future stepchildren, went on. They say, be the change that you want to see. And I definitely want to be the change that I want to see. We're moving right along. Another trauma that African Americans have suffered, but have been labeled and stereotyped about it, has been the stereotype of watermelons. Now, in the summertime, Black people love watermelons, okay? I love me a nice watermelon mojito. I like to drink watermelon Kool-Aid, juice, all that. I love a good, nice watermelon to eat, honey. I am not afraid of it. But it's a stereotype. When you're in corporate America, the white people don't want to bring the watermelon to the cookout, and if they do bring it to the cookout, you looking at them like, did you only bring it because I'm Black? Well, let me tell you where that comes from. Before it was a racist stereotype, Black people grew and sold watermelon, which became a symbol of freedom. Dig that. Dig that right there. I need y'all to clap it up. Clap it up for Black people. We was always on the money, honey. We was always on the money. We was always innovative, okay? We're not lazy. That's the narrative that they want to create. But one thing about Black people, we are very driven. We are very resilient. We have determination like no other race. We are the first to do everything and kill it, okay? Let's be clear. And once we got out of slavery, we didn't just be down in our sorrows. We found a way to become financially free. And one of those ways was to sell watermelon. Well, we did that. And we were making money in our community. We were having businesses. We were employing people. We were keeping up our families through selling and growing watermelon. But then guess what happened? Just guess. What always happens? White people come along. They see us happy. They see us progressing. They see us becoming successful, and they snatch it right from us. And then they say, why do you always have to make it a race thing? Because that's exactly what it is. You know what you be doing. They say that white people turn the fruit into a symbol of poverty, changing the narrative around the watermelon to mean unclean and lazy and childlike. How dare they? They would run commercials with Black people eating watermelon with their feet, looking dirty, and they made it so negative that people began to not want to eat watermelon, be seen with watermelon, buy watermelon. So what do you think that it did to our profit? What do you think that it did to our business? What do you think it did to us becoming financially free in that aspect? It hindered it. The verdict is, not all, but a lot of white people is wicked. Yes, they are. You can see that right in the Bible, sweetheart. Okay? That is the verdict. And if you're not one of the wicked ones, then you need to be very adamant, very loud. You need to be an advocate for doing the right thing. You need to be sticking with and sticking by African Americans, and you need to be loud and proud when your culture, your people, your race are doing things that are opposite of what of who God is. Okay? If you're not doing that, then you're as wicked as the people who are doing discrimination, still basically enslaving us, still killing us, harming us. Yeah, it's still going on. It's just institutionalized. It looks a little different, right? Jail ain't nothing. Prison ain't nothing but slavery, right? Some people are not in white hoodies and screaming out KKK, but they work on the police force. There are nurses and our doctors. So it's institutionalized. But I just want you guys to really think about the things that we spoke about today. It's deep, honey. It's deep. So before you try to make fun of African Americans, before you talk about how we can't swim, I think you need to do a little bit of history. I think you need to find out what happened to us. And I bet you 100 times over, the majority of the problems that we face come deeply straight from slavery. It has caused a lot of trauma. A lot of people have PTSD. Our families, our culture, our race is still trying to find their way due to what happened to us. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Once again, my name is comedian Judge Miles, and you're going to get much, much more of me. This is the Verdict Podcast, where we talk about things that are real, raw, and raunchy. That's right. Your girl has her very own podcast, and I'm so happy to be able to bring all of this information to you. I'm doing it my way, okay? I'm doing it my way. And let me tell you something. We do not condone any acts of violence. We are not homophobic. However, we will speak our truth and we will not be bullied. This is a safe space for people to come on and to be able to express how they feel. And we are so happy that you guys have tuned in to another episode of The Verdict. Until next time, you already know that.
Your Honor, these hoes is weird, Your Honor.
Yes, they are.
Your Honor, these hoes is weird, Your Honor.
We got a lot of weird hoes out there, okay? Don't be one of them. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to tune in to the next time at 7 p.m. The Verdict. Have a great night.